You walked in like a midnight flame, silence trembling in your way. Every heartbeat lost its name, every breath began to shake. I was standing in the corner, trying not to fall too fast, but your eyes were pulling closer, like a future from my past. Every shadow in the room started dancing to your glow, and the moment that you smiled, I already knew I'd go somewhere deeper than control, somewhere love begins to burn, where a single glance can turn every rule I've ever learned. Now my heart is moving faster, like the rhythm in your chest, and the closer that you pull me, the more danger I confess. There's a fire in your eyes tonight, burning through my careful lies. Every step I take toward you feels like crossing paradise. I could lose my world for this, every breath, every kiss. If loving you means falling, then I'm ready for the risk. You say nothing but your fingers trace a promise on my skin. Every touch becomes a whisper, letting something reckless in. I can feel the night unfolding, like a secret meant for two. Every doubt I used to carry fades the moment I'm with you, and the music keeps on playing, like a heartbeat in the dark. But the rhythm of your breathing is the loudest in my heart. If this moment lasts forever, I would never ask for more. Every step I take beside you feels like opening the door. Now the distance disappears, every fear begins to fade, and the gravity between us is a promise we both made. There's a fire in your eyes tonight, burning through my careful lies. Every step I take toward you feels like crossing paradise. I could lose my world for this, every breath, every kiss. If loving you means falling, then I'm ready for the risk. Oh, maybe love was always danger, maybe hearts were meant to break, maybe every dream of heaven starts with one forbidden step. But the way you say my name now turns the dark into a spark, and the way your hands are shaking tells me you feel this in your heart. We could run from every warning, we could hide from every sign, but the truth inside your silence says your soul is calling mine. If tomorrow never finds us, still tonight would be enough, because every second with you is the definition of love. There's a fire in your eyes tonight, and it's burning through my soul. Every heartbeat getting louder, every moment losing control. I can lose my world for this, every breath, every kiss. If loving you means falling, then I'm ready for the risk. There's a fire in your eyes tonight, and I'm diving through the flames. If forever starts with danger, then I'll gladly play the game. Stay here in this fragile light, where our reckless hearts collide. If the world begins to crumble, Midnight spilling through the window, silver shadows on your skin. Every quiet second lingers like a secret pulling it in. We were talking about nothing, but the air began to change. Every word between our breathing felt like dancing on a flame. I could hear your heartbeat trembling in the silence of the room, like a rhythm softly rising underneath the velvet moon. And the distance on the sofa started fading little by little. Every glance we tried to hide only made the feeling bigger. Now your fingers brush my shoulders like a spark across the night, and the truth we keep avoiding is already burning bright. Underneath this moonlight glow, every hidden feeling shows. Every look you try to hide only pulls me closer inside. I don't know where this will go, but my heart already knows. If tonight becomes the fall, then I'll risk it all for us. Your reflection in the window moves like poetry in light, and the way your voice gets softer makes the darkness feel alive. I remember every moment from the second that we met. Every laugh and every whisper is a memory I protect. And the closer that you're leaning, the more fearless I become. Like the gravity between us, here's a place I'm coming from. Maybe love begins like this, quiet, trembling, undefined. But the storm inside my chest says your soul was meant for mine. Now the room is getting smaller, every breath begins to raise, and the truth inside your silence is written on your face. Underneath this moonlight glow, every hidden feeling shows. Every look you try to hide only pulls me closer inside. I don't know where this will go, but my heart already knows. If tonight becomes the fall, then I'll risk it all for us. Maybe we should stop the moment before hearts begin to fly, before dreams become a promise, before love begins to rise. But the way you hold my hand now says the choice was made before, like our souls were slowly walking toward this fragile open door. Every fear I've ever carried starts dissolving in your eyes, and the future feels like thunder rolling quietly through the skies. If tomorrow brings the chaos and the world begins to spin, still I choose this fragile moment just to feel your heart again. Underneath this moonlight glow, now the truth is letting go. Every doubt we try to hide turns to fire deep inside. I don't care where this will go, all I know is I need you close. If tonight becomes the fall, then I'll risk it all for us. just a moment, I would live it anyway. Your shadow moves across the floor like a secret calling me. Every step you take is pulling at the chains I used to keep. There's a heat inside your silence, something wild I can't ignore. Every glance you throw my way makes my guarded heart unsure. I was trying to stay careful, trying not to cross the line, but the closer that you stand now, the less control I find. Every breath between our bodies feels electric in the air, like the night itself is watching, waiting for the truth we share. When your fingers brush my hand, all the warnings disappear. Every rule I've ever followed starts dissolving in the fear. Your touch is dangerous tonight, like lightning running through veins. Every heartbeat saying run, but my soul says stay again. I know loving you could break me, I know passion has its price, but if falling is the danger, then I'm diving into fire tonight. There's a rhythm in your breathing, moving slowly next to mine, and the way your voice gets slower makes the moment feel divine. Every inch between our bodies is a distance I can't stand, like the gravity between us was designed by fate's own hand. Maybe we should keep pretending, maybe we should walk away, but the truth inside the silence says we're already too late. Because every stolen second feels like destiny's design, and the chaos in my heartbeat says your world belongs with mine. Now the tension in the air turns the quiet into flame, and the way you say my name makes me never think the same. Your touch is dangerous tonight, like lightning running through my veins. Every heartbeat saying run, but my soul says stay again. I know loving you could break me, I know passion has its price, but if falling is the danger, then I'm diving into fire tonight. Lonely love was never safe, maybe hearts were meant to bleed, maybe every kind of heaven starts with reckless human need. But the way you hold me closer, like the night will disappear, makes me realize this moment is the reason we are here. If the world begins collapsing, if tomorrow fades away, still I choose this burning instant over every yesterday. Let the danger be our story, let the fire be our guide, because love that's never risky is a life we never tried. Your touch is dangerous tonight, and I'm losing all control. Every spark between our bodies turning chaos into gold. I know loving you could break me, but I finally realize some hearts only start beating when they dare to risk their lives. Your touch is dangerous tonight, but I never felt so alive. If this love becomes the storm, then I'm ready for the ride. Stay here in this trembling moment, let the silence testify. That the danger in your touch is the reason I'm alive. I remember how it started, just a spark across the night, just a glance that lasted longer then a stranger's passing by. But the fire kept on growing every moment that we stayed. Every whisper in the darkness built a world we never planned. Now your laughter fills the silence like a melody I know. Every step away from you feels impossible to go. I was trying to stay careful, trying not to lose control, but the gravity between us slowly captured every soul. Now the truth is getting louder, every heartbeat says your name, and the closer that you hold me, nothing ever feels the same. I'm too deep to run from you, too lost inside your light. Every road I try to follow leads me back here every night. Maybe love was never safe, maybe hearts were meant to burn, but the moment that I found you was the point of no return. Every promise in your silence, every trembling in your hands tells a story of a feeling neither one of us had planned. And the night keeps getting deeper, like a secret we both share. Every breath between our bodies feels electric in the air. Maybe fate was always watching, maybe time was always kind, leading every broken moment just to let our worlds align. Now the future feels uncertain, but there's one thing that is true. Every dream I see tomorrow somehow always leads to you. Now the walls I built around me start collapsing one by one, and the truth inside my heartbeat says this love has just begun. I'm too deep to run from you, too lost inside your light. Every road I try to follow leads me back here every night. were dancing in the dark, like the night was ours to keep. Every promise in your eyes felt too beautiful to leave. But the silence started growing, like a shadow in the room. Every word we never said turned the roses into gloom. I remember how you held me, like the world could never break. Now the distance in your breathing feels like more than I can take. And the way you look away now, like the past was just a lie, makes the stars above our story fade into a silent sky. Every heartbeat feels heavier, every dream begins to fall, like a love that once was endless now is trembling on the wall. We're broken like a bolero, slowly falling out of tune. Every note we used to sing now dissolves beneath the moon. I can feel the love between us turning fragile in the night, like a melody once perfect, now forgetting how to fight. Every memory is louder than the silence that we share. Every photograph of laughter feels like something no longer there. Did we lose the way we started? Did the fire fade away? Or did fear begin to whisper things we never meant to say? I still feel you when you're near me, but the warmth is slipping fast, like a dance that once was endless, now collapsing with the past. Maybe love is just a moment, maybe hearts are meant to bend. Maybe every perfect story finds its breaking near the end. Now the night is getting colder, every word becomes a scar, and the space between our fingers feels like drifting worlds apart. We're broken like a bolero, slowly falling out of tune. Every note we used to sing now dissolves beneath the moon. I can feel the love between us turning fragile in the night, like a melody once perfect, now forgetting how to fight. Maybe love was never fragile, maybe we just grew afraid. Maybe dreams become illusions when the magic starts to fade. But the way you cry beside me when we first began to fall makes me wonder if our ending wasn't meant to come at all. Every scar between our voices, every tear we try to hide, still reminds me of the passion that once lived inside our lives. If the music truly ended, why does my heart still hear every note we used to whisper echoes softly in my ear? We're broken like a bolero, but the rhythm still remains. Every shattered piece of love still remembers all the flames. Maybe hearts can lose the music, maybe dreams can fall apart, but the echoes of your loving still are beating in my heart. We're broken like a bolero, but I I was standing on the edge of the silence we became. Every memory between us calling softly through the pain. All the nights we spent together, every promise we once knew, we're still breathing in the darkness every time I thought of you. Maybe pride became a weapon, maybe fear became a wall, but the truth I kept denying was the loudest of them all. Because every road I followed, every place I tried to go, only led me back to moments where your love would always glow. Now the night is slowly breaking, and the truth is crystal clear. Every second without you is a life I never feared. So I choose the fall again into everything we are. If loving you is madness, then I'll gladly take the scar. Every heartbeat tells the story, every dream still calls your name. If forever starts with danger, then I'd risk it all again. I remember how you smiled like the sunrise after rain. Every time your hand would find me, all the world would fade away. Maybe love was never perfect, maybe hearts were meant to break, but the way you held my spirit was a truth I can't replace. Every tear we tried to hide, every fight that made us strong, built a fire in the darkness where our broken hearts belong. And the future might be fragile, but the past has made it clear. Every path without your presence is a road I cannot bear. Now the storm inside my chest turns to courage in the night, and the truth inside my soul says our love is worth the fight. So I choose the fall again into everything we are. If loving you is madness, then I'll gladly take the scar. Every heartbeat tells the story, every dream still calls your name. If forever starts with danger, then I'd risk it all again. Maybe time will try to test us, maybe storms will shake the sky, maybe doubts will whisper softly every reason we should say goodbye. But the way your voice remembers how our hearts began to fly makes me stronger than the silence, makes me ready not to hide. Because love was never safety, love was never meant to stay inside quiet guarded places, far from passion's burning flame. If the fall is where you find me, then the fall is where I'll stand. Because loving you forever is the bravest thing I am. So I choose the fall again into every dream we made. Let the world become a thunder, let the heavens start to shake. is the only thing that's right. We were standing in the silence where the night meets morning light. Every scar and every promise finally shining in our eyes. All the storms that tried to break us, all the nights we lost our way, only made the fire between us burn brighter every day. I remember every heartbeat from the moment you appeared, like the universe was waiting just to bring our spirits here. And the past we once were fearing now becomes a distant flame, because love that survives the darkness never dies the same. Now the future's wide before us, like an endless open sky, and the truth inside our voices says our hearts will never lie. So let's risk it forever, let the stars fall where they may. If loving you is danger, then I wouldn't want it safe. Every second in your arms feels like destiny's design, and I'd give 1,000 lifetimes just to call your heart mine. Every step that brought us here, every tear we left behind, built a road that led our souls to the place they were designed. Maybe fate was always right, and every chapter of this fire, every doubt became a reason for our love to rise higher. And the way you hold me closer, like tomorrow doesn't wait, makes the universe around us feel like something we create. Now the world can spin however, let the chaos fill the skies, because every kind of heaven is reflected in your eyes. Now the music of our story starts to echo through the night, and the rhythm of forever finally feels right. So let's risk it forever, let the stars fall where they may. If loving you is danger, then I wouldn't want it safe. Every second in your arms feels like destiny's design, and I give 1,000 lifetimes just to call your heart mine. Maybe years will try to change us, maybe time will test our flame, maybe worlds will turn around us. Nothing ever stays the same, but the love we built together from the ashes of the night is a fire made from courage, is a truth made out of light. If tomorrow brings a battle, if the sky begins to fall, still I'd stand beside your shadow, still I'd answer every call, because love that risks forever is the love that truly lives, and the heart that dares to lose it is the heart that always gives. So let's risk it forever, let the whole world hear our name. If loving you is madness, then I'm proud to play the game. Every second in your arms is a dream that came alive, and I cross 1,000 heavens just to keep this love alive. So let's risk it forever, let the universe decide, because every kind of heaven is the moment you're my side. If the stars fall in the darkness and the night consumes the sky, still our love will keep on burning like a fire that never